Well, hello, hello, hello. We left off on the favorite Bible reads. We left off on the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew chapter 5 through chapter 7. This time we are going to talk about the Great Commandment in Matthew 22, verse 35 through 40 is where we can find it. May God bless you all. And I hope that this little quick reading will bless you tremendously. As we get closer to the day and hour, we need to be in the Word as much as possible. It says in Matthew 22, verse 35 through 40, then one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting him, and saying, Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it, Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and prophets. Now, as we see, Jesus was always asked a lot of questions, and people tried to tempt him and try to find fault in him, but no one could. This lawyer, very possibly a scribe, as a lot of interpretations will put it as a scribe, um, calling him master, of course, because Jesus was the teacher. He was talking about the law of Moses here. This is the foundation of all the law and as well applies to the present day of grace. Love of God must be first before anything else can be claimed. If we do not love God, then we truly do not love the Messiah. Now, as one loves their neighbor accordingly, one loves God. And when we see that these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets, this includes the New Testament as well. Now, of course, we don't do the sacrifices anymore because Jesus Christ is the sacrifice. But we shall not convey over our neighbor's items. We shall not commit adultery. We shall not commit murder. These things are very key to our lives. We are saved by grace, but that grace isn't enough to simply say that we can willfully sin, as you can read Romans 7, where Paul will add on to this that we do not willfully sin. We shouldn't just sin because we're saved by grace. We should every day be trying to put away the old man and old woman, and we should be trying to put on the perfect one, Jesus Christ. We should try to put on Jesus Christ every single day of our lives. Without Jesus, we cannot do this. Without Jesus, we are a unsharpened number two pencil with no point. It is pointless. All is vanity without God. If we do not have God in our lives, if we're not seeking Him first, look, the Messiah taught us. He seeked God. He seeked Abba Father for anything and everything he went through. And he said, Nevertheless, let your will be done. So let's always keep pushing toward loving the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy mind, all thy soul, and let's love our neighbors as we love ourselves. Much love. May God bless you.